Hello everyone, welcome to our clip 12 of Sensei Measaras Autobiography. And hello Sensei.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So we are going to continue clip number 12. We continue on Sensei Professor Donn F. Draeger.
That would be very
what we left on clip 11.
Yes.
So, well, we continue. I met Sensei Draeger very often, sometimes once a year. Mm-hmm. He used to come down to Malaysia to the Aikido dojo, and he used to stay there, and I used to bring him to all the teachers of Indian martial arts, Silambam, then to Chinese Kung Fu martial arts, and also to Silat, that's the Malaysian national martial art, all kind of Silat masters, and drive him with my car. And on the way, sometimes in the morning, we used to have a small stall on the roadside, and we have a Malaysian breakfast. It's a Malaysian tea they make on the road, on the roadside, like in India. Very cheap tea, and on a small bench, we used to sit down on a small chair under a tree and drink this Malaysian tea. Sensei said, "Let's have a tea tarik." Sensei used to say, tarik means he's pull the tea.
Oh, okay.
From one cup to the other, they will put the tea, and then you get a foam. And Sensei used to speak that Malaysian word, "Let's have a tea tarik." It's very sweet. I was surprised Sensei used to eat sweets and sweet tea like that because he was in top form. He was, when it comes to food and everything, he was very good control of his food. He has a fantastic body. I should say he does a lot of weight training. And we used to eat a nasi lemak. Nasi lemak is on a banana leaf, will be rice and sambal inside, and it is very spicy. And both of us, we stand on the roadside and sit down on a small bench and we eat on the way. He loves that, yes. So it was like a tea for 10 cents, those days in the beginning of 70s, end of 60s. And then we have this nasi lemak, and then we drive down to visit the masters in the morning. So I have all these good memories of him. Sometimes in the morning, early in the morning, we'll be training Jodo, that is the Jo stick fighting of Shindo Musoryu Jojitsu. And he used to teach like about 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes in the hot sun. And I hate hot sun, but he loved hot sun. And he used to teach this Jo stuff. And we used to train, sweat terribly. And after that, we always, when we go to change, we are just waiting. There's like just a couple of 5, 6 people only. And we used to see how, when he takes out his gi off, we like to see his body.
Sexy.
Not sexy, fantastic chest he had, beautiful chest and 6 packs. Looks like a Greek god, which they call it, like a Hercules. Fantastic body. Some people call him the uncrowned Mr. America. They used to call him, such a beautiful body he had. And we always watch him. And he used to bring the jacket and dry it on the sunshine. And he used to have a sunbathing under the coconut tree and a rambutan tree. It's a fruit tree. It was down there, and he used to lie down. And he used to write Japanese letter to his sensei, Shimazu Takaji. So I used to enjoy all these things with him. Then I used to bring him to all the senseis, and I introduced first to my teacher, Arumugam teacher. At that time, we don't call him Mahaguru. We just call him Master Arumugam. He was teaching the art of Silambam, which I started late in the end of 60s. I started that martial art again, which I left as a childhood when my other master died. So I practiced that with him, and I wanted to introduce him to Draeger Sensei for the interview. So Draeger Sensei was very pleased to see him. I brought him to the Robber Estate area to visit him. And sometimes I have brought him over to the Aikido dojo, and we have a big garden, and he used to demonstrate, and Sensei used to take photos and interview him. And Sensei was very pleased about his martial art, and he was very, very happy about his martial art. He said, "Oh, this is a very good martial art. It's a pity that it has been kept in secrets, not taught out in the public, as it was forbidden to teach at that time, these martial arts, because they didn't have any license, anything. Illegally, we used to learn." And so I told Draeger Sensei, "Is it possible that you give us a recommendation letter that this is a good martial arts?" And so Draeger Sensei said, "Of course." And he gave a wonderful letters, 2 letters he gave. I still have a copy of the letters. Yes. And I can show you the letter. I have it here. This is an old photocopy of my teacher, Master Arumugam. That's him. And then the letter of Draeger Sensei, I have it here. Still a copy. If anybody is interested, they can have a look. It's written by Draeger Sensei, signed by Donn F. Draeger. That's the letter. And it's written under Martial Arts International. That's his magazine. He used to bring out this magazine, and this is, I think they still have this magazine. Its headquarters was in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. And he has written great about this Salamba martial arts. And one more letter from Donn F. Draeger Sensei, to whom it may concern, from the Jodo Federation. So it's a Jodo Federation. That's the signature of Draeger Sensei. And he wrote about my teacher, S.R., to whom it may concern, S. Arumugam is an expert technician and master teacher. Then he put it in bracket, Mahaguru of Silambam, Kuttu Varase, and various other traditional arts of Indian combat. So he recommends, there's a big letter, long letter, and he has written really very good about him. So with this letter, we brought this letter to the registration department, sports ministry department, and this was registered later, and we had that in Silambam martial arts. We were allowed to teach in the open. So master was allowed to teach. So it came through his letter, it was publicly open for the public to teach. So we got the permission from the government.
What a success.
Yes, and he was the one who gave him the title Mahaguru. Maha means great, Guru means teacher, great teacher or grand master, you can call it whatever you want it. So Draeger Sensei was the one who gave this title to my teacher. So I was the one who introduced the uniforms, like the karate gis and everything. I introduced this to my teacher before they don't have. They used to wear a t-shirt and a pants, short pants, and teach. So I introduced the karate gi, and I promoted my teacher in 1990, if I'm not mistaken. I promoted my teacher to the highest rank available, the 10th Dan. Yes, it is 1990. Yes. I promote my teacher to the highest rank in Silambam, to 10th Dan. And that was kept until his death. And he was recognized. Later they organized and registered the Silambam Association for all Silambam groups, Indian Martial Arts Federation, which was in Malaysia. And he was recognized, and he was the only one to have that Mahaguru title in that association, where all the martial arts. And this became the headquarters for the whole world. Even India was, the Indian martial art was also, Malaysia was the headquarters. Yes.
And that means that you also had influence at this time.
Oh yes, I had. Yeah. In 1990, I was already here, but still I used to go to visit and train under him. And And I thought I have to bring him up, and I made him to the highest ranking. Yes.
Wow.
And I'm very glad this was before restricted martial arts, kept out of the public's eyes and banned from, not allowed to teach by the government, was given a permission, a license to teach. And then with that license, they also start opening up many schools. And then later, all the other martial arts all martial arts, Indian martial arts gathered together and made a federation. And the Malaysia became the federation for the whole world. So I'm very glad it started at that time in Malaysia. That's a short story about Draeger Sensei helping us with Selambam, to popularize Selambam. Yes, yeah. I can tell you more about Draeger Sensei.
Yes.
Maybe in the next episode.
That would be great.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. If any of you have any questions about the letter, who don't believe this Draeger Sensei is, please ask me and I will show you the copy. The original is right now still with his son. His son Siva is his name in Malaysia. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. See you all in the next clip.
Bye.